Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Defenders of Texel videos. Today is the last day of the event, featuring the Yeti for the PvP event. It's the last day for Abaminsk, uh, Cosmim, Cohen, and all these other guys you should be able to get. With that being said, make sure you open your cache and claim everything, because it will get deleted the following I think it says the following Sunday. Yeah, Sunday PST. So PST, I think it stands for Pacific uh, time, and it's also gonna be the last day to use these crystals and these crystals. So if you have like 1,000 stocked up, use them all. These two specifically. These two can sit, but the dock site and the event x-ite, make sure you use them. You will lose them, and you won't be able to claim anything for them. Same goes for the bracket prizes, the bracket and the ranking prizes. So if you get any of these um, prizes, make sure you claim them by Sunday. By this Sunday. Today is already October 2nd, so October 3rd. Uh, they will get lost if you don't get them. I'll also showcase these a little bit. These are the event characters. Also upgraded my line of gurus. Continuing on with the video, there are going to be some updates to the game. You can pause it here to read all of this, and then I'll go over it real quick. It says there's going to be some changes if you have or haven't noticed it. The main ones that I can understand are these. So in PvP, every 3 wins give you 3 dock site, and every 30 wins give you 3 event x-ite. So these are the peach color ones that I just went over, and then these are the red color, or the pink. See right here, dock site and event x-ite, and they're gonna get replaced with the vox site and pick site. See right here, this is the old one, this is a new one. So every 30 wins gonna get one vox site, and every 30 you want pick site and vox site, which kind of sucks. But later on, it'll say that the builds are going to be fixed, the drop rates and stuff. So I'll go over these real quick. So the drop rates for event x-ite is legendary 2%, epic rare 80, uncommon 10, fodder about 10%, and then it gives pickup rates for these other characters. Oh, I don't know how. Oh, okay. And then these are the build rates for voxite, just to have them. I guess for record, and then premium build rates. Here we go. Most of them are rares, some epics, but there is a higher percent chance of getting a legend. And then let's see, we'll go over dock site real quick. Oh, so dock site is usually the event characters. Or some of the event characters, my bad. And then pick site is just regular stuff from the game. I think they're also gonna mention what exactly is going to be in the build pool, which would be excited to see. But we'll see what gets announced and updated later on. Another thing, texi exchange prices effective immediately. Okay, so I didn't know that. This kind of sucks. So all these little things are gonna be even more expensive. Wow. Yeah, these are way more expensive than they used to be. Wow. Yeah. Well, these used to be 10,000 anyways, but these were 8, and then these were like 6 or something. Well, I guess I haven't fixed this. Voxite is better than Pixite. That's weird. Yeah, I mean it was lowered, but that is weird. That they lowered it like that. Only thing I don't like about this is that, I mean, usually people don't buy stuff from here. Sometimes, very rarely, I do. The thing is that it's gonna get harder to buy items. Um, like luckily, I've already gotten a couple of flutes and books, but that's gonna change a little bit. I'm not sure if I like that or not. Yeah, I don't think I like it, but people have their reservations about items. So I'm glad about the items that I currently do have, but if I want more, it's gonna be a little bit harder to get, and even harder for newer players to get. But that's not something that's happened yet. It's just speculation for later. Um, and then starting ban also for new players. He is a little frog. So you get some better stuff. You get more stuff, but I can't make a new account. That's against terms of service. But that's another thing. So it kind of helps out um, new characters more, but this is not much. Honestly, like these are really, it's not much. Um, we'll have to wait and see for raid bosses because these come out in dungeon. So I guess that's why it says tentative. Yeah, so it means not certain or fixed or done without. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so this is undecided, but it's probably just gonna be on a little testing phase. Um, so the level 5 bosses, instead of 5 points, they're gonna turn it into level 15 bosses that give 15 points. So, I mean, 500 points, and it used to be that the level 15 ones used to give out 400. So it's a little bit better. And they're getting rid of these other lower level bosses because they kind of just take up space. I feel like a lot of people might have skipped them, even new players. But we'll see. Like, I'm not sure how that would affect new players because I don't have any like data on a new account versus like level 5 and 10 raid bosses. And then it goes down the list. Um, let's see. Oh, another big one. Changes to all item drops and reduction item drops chance for battles in normal mode and event missions. So unfortunately, I think that might actually affect these shells, these chocolate shells. It's definitely gonna affect the leaves. It's definitely gonna affect the Nux bits. It's definitely gonna affect the duct tape. Bitters, Nux, and glue. You usually get those via other sources. Oh, and that might affect the Pixite and Voxite as well, and then probably by extension the Doxite during PvP. Um, which again, kind of sucks, but we'll see what ends up happening because supposedly the crystals are going to be better. So we'll see what happens. Uh, changes to enemy encounter and mission length. So they might be shorter or longer. Same thing for difficulty progression in mission length and event. For mission length, for events. So last event, hopefully, thankfully, I started the channel and then I recorded it, so we can probably compare if it's easier or harder. The last event was definitely harder. I ended up using over 100 glue and duct tape to get where I was at. I mean, with that being said, it was worth it, but it was a lot of resources. So whether it be positive or negative, we'll have to wait and see. Another thing, changes to mission clear rewards for event missions. Um, so again, we'll see what that means because I do have previous recordings on a little bit on how it was before, I think. Um, and then changes to PvP bracket placement rewards. We already see that today. Well, we've actually seen it this whole event. Right here on the right hand side. Because back in the day, in the previous PvPs that I've seen, this guy will not get released until like Echelon 1 or Echelon 2 for the last day of the event. and these guys have been rolling out since like day 3 or 4 of the event on the top echelons. And then same thing it goes for these. I think if it was set up as how it was before, these would be rares instead of epics, and then these would be uncommons instead of rares, and then these would be something else. So change to PvP bracket placement awards based on numbers of players in bracket. So I jumped on the Discord real quick, but these were the old prizes, and this guy sucks. But I mean, this is Echelon 5, but let's see. Well, I'll go back and try and look for oh, here we go. So these guys were talking about it. See, last PvP event, Coney was out, and only his uncommon was given out, and then like some epics and rares. But let's see, and I think this was like Echelon 3 or something. I'm going a little back and forth, but these were the Echelon 4 prizes from this event, which included way more rares, or actually maybe the same amount. Okay, here we go. So somebody posted on the Discord a couple of days ago during this event that he was the only one in his bracket, and that 20 hours had passed. So I think so I don't think it was his fault. It's just an odd number of people playing, and he just got randomly sucked in to an echelon, and there weren't enough people to fill the lobby. So it just depends. Like, he got lucky and he got some good stuff. But I mean, I don't think. We'll see how this plays out, but I don't think it'd be fair for a lot of people if they just get thrown in a bracket like that. Like, we don't decide that. It just happens whenever as soon as you log in and start mobilizing. So it says changes to item drops and enemy difficulties for X missions. It was edited. I wonder what the original one said. But I mean, again, I don't know exactly what that means. It could be good. It could be bad. This, I don't know what this is. So I read it, and they literally say the same thing. The only exception is right here. It says build rates adjusted. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna get higher. If they make it lower, it'd be by accident or something, because there's no way that they're nerfing everything else in a sense to get even less build rates. Because build rates, they're fun. You get rares and epics, and it's nice to get cool stuff. Miss some miscellaneous stuff. We'll see. Right here is another big one. I don't know if I went over it or not. So adjustment to super fusion fodder, epic fodder boost from 12% to 10%. Alright, so I'm just throwing this out there as an example. I'm not gonna accidentally fuse Nurgle or anything. At least I hope I don't, because then I'm gonna be real sad. But right here, epics give out 12%. They're gonna get changed to 10%, which would be easier doing the math on. But the extra 2% actually kind of makes a little bit of a difference, which is actually a lot. By a little bit, I mean a lot. So in a way, it could be good, it could be bad. I wish there could be other updates to the game. We'll see how that balances the game at the end of the day. Another thing I need to mention, and I'll put it on the suggestion box, is pop. Like, if they nerf the super fusions, is fine, and they don't have to implement this pop now or immediately or soon. But probably sometime during reset, when reset happens. And then reset means what it sounds like. Well, there's two types of resets. There's daily resets, which is just the trades. So every day you get everything gets refreshed. If you use them, you don't use them, you get 5 every day. They don't stack. It's just they get refreshed to 5. 5 offers and 5 trades. The reset um, that I'm talking about um, is the reset game wide. So um, everything's gonna get wiped. In a sense, it's gonna be a prestige mode for everybody. Everybody's gonna start off at level 0 with nothing, and then to balance the game in a way, because the alpha's been going on for a while, for a couple of years now, and it's kind of hard for new players to start. So I think that'd be good to try and get new players into the game, rather than just a small Discord community. Yeah, but that's it. I went over the announcements and stuff. Here it is. Last day of the event today. It ends in 24 hours, but that was at 2 a.m. So at 2 a.m. my time, it's gonna get reset. Yeah, so that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.